Hello everyone, my name is Anuj. Hope you all are okay. So, in today's video, I'll tell you about the best decision that I have made in my life, and I made this decision 2 years ago. In the last 2 years, I have received many mails in which people were asking me why you are not making videos, why you stop making videos, and some people also suggested me to be regular on YouTube to again start making videos. But quitting YouTube was also somehow connected with this decision. So, I'll tell you all the things one by one. First of all, 2 years ago, I decided to be isolated from the world. I decided to be an introvert. Now, why I took this decision and how it turned out to be the best decision of my life. And if you are someone who is currently living a completely directionless life, then this video will be life changing for you. So, listen to me very carefully. Now, what happened with me 2 years ago was I became very regular with my meditation practices, and as a result, I started examining myself. So, I examined each and everything about myself very carefully, like my lifestyle, my daily habits, the activities I was doing regularly those days, the people I used to hang out with. So, I examined everything about myself, and I found out that the most of the things I was doing back then were useless, and not only useless, they were also making me very exhausted. I'll give you a few examples, like talking to my female friends every day before going to sleep, or smoking cigarettes after the office with my colleagues in the name of socializing, drinking alcohol once or twice a week with the people I used to hang out with back then, and discussing useless things on calls, spending 4 or 5 hours every day on YouTube or Instagram, watching useless shit and then sharing those reels with my friends. So I realized that my life was completely filled with useless things and useless people. And we as humans think that it is bad to be alone and it is better to socialize more and more. But this is not true at all. What I realized in the last 2 years is that once you start enjoying your own company, once you become comfortable with being alone, you become more and more peaceful. Now, I'm not telling you to be a maniac and to completely avoid people. I still go on vacations once or twice a year with my school friends. I go on business trips 4 or 5 times a year. I give presentation in front of many people. I still do those things, but on most of the days I am alone. I'm totally with myself. Now, if I stopped all those useless things, if I cutted off all those useless people from my life, what I did instead, how I filled my time. So, I'll tell you 4 or 5 major things. First of all, I stayed regular with my meditation practices. Second, I also started fasting once a week. And the third thing, and it is my favorite till date, it is that there are many beautiful parks near my home. So I spend 1.5 to 2 hours every day there. On most of the days, I'll walk in the park, and on some days when I don't feel like walking, I'll just watch the beautiful plants and flowers there. And on very few days, very occasionally, I exercise. I personally don't like exercising that much. I prefer walking instead. So because I stopped doing those useless things and filled my life with these, you know, healthy, good options, my career has also improved a lot in the last 2 years. Like in my previous video, I've told you that my income has multiplied almost 4 times in the last 2 years. And I've also purchased a car recently for myself because I'm thinking to go on solo trips on weekends or on holidays. So, what I want to convey you with my video is that you don't need a lot of people or a lot of socializing or a lot of things to be happy. Even if you are an introvert or you are alone or you like being alone, you can still live a very happy and rich life once you start accepting yourself, once you start enjoying your own company. So the final message is that don't fill your life with a lot of useless things, a lot of useless people. Just because someone has a lot of friends, you don't need a lot of friends. Okay, so please take this advice seriously, think about it, and thank you so much for listening to me.